Hi everyone and welcome to Storytime at Giffnock. My name is Mrs. Brown and today I'd like to read you a story. You might see me when I'm around school wearing this badge and it says, I love maths. So today I thought I would read you a story that has got lots of numbers in it. I hope you enjoy it. The story is called How Big is a Million? And it's written by Anna Milburn and the drawings, the illustrator is Serena Rigliatelli. It's about a little penguin called Pipkin and he's trying to find out how big a million is. Are you ready? Let's start the story. Pipkin was a very small penguin who was always asking very big questions. How wide is the sea? How high is the sky? Is the moon made of cheese? But the one thing he wanted to know most of all was, how big is a million? He went to his mum, but she was busy catching breakfast. It's important to have a full tummy when you're asking such big questions. Pipkin counted the fish his mum had caught and found that there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10's a big number of fish for breakfast, he said. But if 10's this big, how big is a million? A million more fish than you could ever eat, said Mum. A million's much, much bigger than 10. Pipkin thought about this for a while. He tried to imagine much, much more than 10. It's no good, he said at last. I'll have to go and find a million to know for sure how big it is. Good luck, called Mum as she watched him go. Pipkin walked a little way and found a crowd of penguins. They were huddled in a circle, keeping warm. That's a lot of penguins, Pipkin thought. There are much, much more than 10. Excuse me, he called. How many of you are there? 100, said the middle penguin. And I'm the warmest one of all. 100's a very big number, said Pipkin. If 100's this big, how big is a million? A million's much, much bigger than 100, the middle penguin said. But 100 is enough to keep you toasty warm. Would you like to join us? No, thank you, said Pipkin. I have to find a million. He set off again through the deep white snow. After a while, his feet got tired of walking, so he slid on his tummy down a long, steep hill. He bumped into a seal cub who was doing much the same thing. Then ever so quietly, it began to snow. That's a lot of snowflakes, Pipkin whispered. There are more than 100 and much, much more than 10. Do you think there are a million? No, said the seal cub, but I'm sure there are 1,000. And there really were. 1,000 is a really big number, said Pipkin. If 1,000's this big, how big is a million? The seal cub wrinkled his nose. Well, he said, a million's much, much bigger than 1,000. Pipkin and the seal cub built a snow penguin and a snow seal cub and threw far too many snowballs to count. Then Pipkin said, I really have to go. I have to find my million. Good luck, said the little seal cub. Pipkin walked and walked all around the South Pole and back home again. His toes were cold and he was sleepy all over, and he hadn't found a million of anything at all. Pipkin was a very, very disappointed penguin. He said to his mum, I found 10 yummy fish, 100 warm penguins, 1,000 pretty snowflakes, and a brand new friend. But I couldn't find a million, however hard I tried. Mum gave him a big, warm hug. Come outside, she said. I've got something to show you. Here's your million, my little Pip. You can make a wish on every single one. And outside, when we took out the big picture, Pipkin could see 1,000,000 stars in the sky. Maybe next time when you look at the sky, you'll be able to count to 1,000,000.